Todd Chrisley and his family own a non-alcoholic drink company, but do they also own a juice bar? In an episode of the show, the Chrisleys are working as a family in the juice bar. Todd says he thought the family could come together to run the business together. Savannah immediately tells her dad in front of the customers, "Chase messed it up." It doesn't appear that the family knows how to make smoothies. As they fight, the customers look on, waiting for their smoothies. Now it seems maybe the juice bar wasn't really theirs. During season 4, they spent a lot of time at the juice bar. According to Distractify, a customer and fan were in Nashville and wanted to go to the juice bar. She felt very disappointed in the family. She said they wanted to support Todd and his family. There is a picture on Instagram of a fan with Chase Chrisley at the juice bar. The Chrisleys also filmed a commercial for their smoothies, complete with costumes. The Yelp reviewer wrote, "Imagine our surprise when we were told you do not own it nor have ever." She went on to say she felt scammed and was disappointed that Christians would lie about it. There is one social media account for the juice bar on Instagram. It appears to be a fan page that started and never took off. There's one picture of Todd and Julie with the JB logo in the middle. Only one comment on the account said, "Where can I get a smoothie? Are we going to post flavors?" Several people on Twitter commented that they went to the juice bar and they tagged the Chrisleys in it. One comment said, "Todd Chrisley bought his kids a juice bar and they complain. Let me run it please." It's possible after working at the smoothie shop and with all the other things they had going on, they just decided to sell their place and move on. While fans called the family out about the Yelp review and lying that they owned the place, they never confirmed or denied anything. Todd Chrisley and his family have their hands in several different businesses, and some of them never come to pass. Julie Chrisley, for example, talked a lot on the show about opening her own restaurant. She said people love her food and it would be a dream. That never came to fruition after it was discussed a couple times. What do you think about the Chrisley smoothies? Do you think it was just for the show, or they really tried to make a go at it with the franchise? Comment with your thoughts down below. Todd Chrisley, once known primarily for his unabashedly glamorous lifestyle and firm parenting on Chrisley Knows Best, ventured into various entrepreneurial pursuits over the years, among them a so-called juice bar that captivated viewers and sparked curiosity. That venture, however, appears to have never been quite what it seemed. During the mid-2010s, the Chrisley family prominently featured a juice bar in their reality show, set in Nashville's upscale Green Hills neighborhood. Within the series, the family appeared to run the bar, playfully assigning roles to each member in preparing smoothies and juices. Camera angles, costumes, and staged customer interactions created a convincing small business storyline. Yet outside the show, inconsistencies began to emerge critically. A Yelp reviewer recounted visiting the bar and being told the family never owned it, calling the on-screen portrayal misleading. A Reddit discussion further amplified this suspicion. Fans wondered if the entire juice bar arc was simply fabricated for television. As one Reddit user framed it, they never owned the juice bar, just like they were never going to own a department store. Fake, like their teeth. Reddit other voices added that the real owner of the establishment confirmed he frequently had to inform hopeful fans that the Chrisleys were not involved in ownership. Strong testimony that the juice bar had more performative value than real-world business reality, even in coverage by entertainment outlets. The ownership question remains murky. One article noted that it was often unclear whether the family actually owned or franchised the juice bar displayed on TV. Some sources asserted they did. Others cast doubt. Yet by 2023, it was widely reported the Chrisleys no longer had any connection to it. One FAQ site summarized it clearly. The Chrisleys had once been involved in a juice bar venture called Juice Bar 2, located in Nashville, opened in June 2019, and sold in September 2020. With no indication they retained involvement thereafter, Chef's Resource. Another article stated that the juice bar closed in 2020 due to legal and financial troubles tied to the Chrisleys, after which it was sold to a new owner and reopened under a new name. With the original family no longer involved, the rise and fall of the so-called Chrisley juice bar, the timeline and events weave a tale of reality TV illusion intermingling with real entrepreneurship, though even the ventures that looked promising often failed to manifest beyond on-screen. 2018 era saw the Chrisleys move into Nashville and prominently feature a juice bar in Green Hills. The show filmed scenes of family members preparing juices, dressed in branded garb, and play acting a working storefront. Fans assumed it was real, and stores were swamped with visitors expecting to see the cast. Later reports suggested that beyond the staged interior, actual ownership remained ambiguous. According to journalists and Yelp feedback, customers were informed that the family never legally owned the business and merely participated for television storyline purposes. By 2019 to 2020, if there was ever a legitimate venture titled Juice Bar 2, it apparently was short-lived. According to one site, it opened in mid-2019 and was sold in September 2020, at which point the Chrisleys were no longer involved. Chef's Resource. Another site linked the closure to the family's mounting legal challenges, including tax fraud and financial strain, leading to sale and closure that same year. Sources in 2023 and later reaffirm that the juice bar is no longer associated with Todd or Julie Chrisley. One GCELT profile stated plainly they had moved on to other ventures, and the juice bar was no longer theirs. Though some coverage still refers to the venture in past tense, no credible reporting or business registry shows the Chrisleys maintaining ownership of any juice bar operations today. Public perception and skepticism. The Chrisleys' legal troubles, federal convictions for bank and wire fraud, tax evasion, later vacated only by presidential pardon in 2025, amplified scrutiny of all their business dealings. Many fans and critics came to view their entrepreneurial ventures as similarly performative or hollow, citing repeated examples of ventures announced on the show that never materialized in reality. Department stores, restaurants, cookbooks, even a burger dessert business mentioned by Julie were rumored but never tangible. They never actually owned that juice bar. Was a made-up storyline for the show. Reddit. It was just a ruse for a storyline. More lies. Reddit. Such sentiments reflect broader doubt. Many of Todd and Julie's ventures may have existed in narrative only, with minimal follow-through in the real world. Conclusion. Does Todd Chrisley still own a juice bar? No credible evidence supports continued ownership of a juice bar by Todd Chrisley. Whether or not the Chrisleys ever formally owned a juice bar remains contested. But what is clear is that they do not now. If there was any legitimate operation, it ended in or before 2020, and any subsequent reopening happened under different ownership and branding. By 2023 and into 2025, credible sources confirm no ongoing involvement by the Chrisleys in such a business. In short, the juice bar was likely mostly a reality TV prop, a curated storyline rather than a heartfelt business venture. With the family's focus shifting and legal woes mounting, whatever involvement there may have been ended years ago. Today, no, Todd Chrisley does not own a juice bar, and any earlier tie-in seems largely an artifact of staged television drama rather than real business ownership.